This is a pretty fun level, Brian Amusements. This is one that's, I would say is probably the iconic level for BioShock 2. It's got some of the more interesting visual set pieces, and is a good kind of like insight into Ryan's mind, this whole level. Its big thing is that it is an amusement park, and specifically like a ride, built around Ryan and his philosophy for children. And to see the way he would present his whole deal to kids it's curious. It's curious to say the least. Do our save. This game does like autosave and checkpoint fairly regularly, but you know, you making manual saves, never a bad idea, every now and again. Go look here. We're here to get Sinclair, because he's kind of trapped here. He's trapped in the train station. And he wants, a big thing we need to do is we need to get some incinerate, so we can take out that ice, because we cannot do shit until we get past. Reload our gun. Go out. He is trapped, I think he's back there. I'm not sure.
We'll have to clear the way.
Uh-huh. Which basically just means go through a whole bunch of levels, because fuck you. Basically. I say basically a lot. I know, I can't help it.
In the amusement park up yonder.
Anything else in here? Nope.
I've already been on all the rides.
I like Sinclair more than Fontaine. You know, we had Atlas guiding us through the last game. Sinclair very much fills the same role as Atlas, not Fontaine. He is not the bad guy, I will say that. But he very much fills the same role as, you know, as Atlas, in that he is there to guide you through and kind of react for the player, because the player is silent. And I like him more than Atlas because he's a little more charming than Atlas's whole fucking, you know, patty shtick. But, you know, is a southern drawl better than a fucking Irish brogue? You decide. I don't really have a preference, frankly. Go through here. She's our savior. We will be reborn. Yeah, there's a whole thing there. We'll get to that later. Listen to Eleanor's. What is this one? Oh, this is her talking about Eleanor's lessons.
My physical participation in her birth was...
I don't want to know what that means, that her physical participation in the birth was minimized. Yeah, because she's basically experimenting on her child. For all intents and purposes, her child is a guinea pig to her. So, don't be feeling like, oh, she deserves all rights over Eleanor because she's all matronly and shit. This woman is Eleanor's mother only in terms of DNA. Look, she's ashamed of the fact that she's proud of the child. I get science, biases, etc., but come on now. Parenting, it's a thing. She might even be a worse parent than Ryan, who, mind you, didn't even really know that he had a kid. So, that's an issue. We need to get in. To get in, we need... Oh, come on, push through. To get in, we need a ticket. Because, of course, we do. But we're gonna go over here and explore shit. Go through here. Start finding some cool stuff soon. What's in here? I'm a prototype. I've discussed this. That's right, the Alpha series. Hear that? I'm a wonderment. How impressive! Yeah. Also, he intends to get me cured on the surface. Also, that weapon. Who doesn't want a big old motherfucker of machine guns? Yeah, better than that little dinky old pistol or that little Tommy gun, eh? It's motherfucking giant Gatling gun. Also, here's our first upgrade station. Grabbing other stuff first. Anything in there? Nope. And as I said earlier, these upgrades are pretty cool because once you get these basic ones, which are, you know, gun damage, clip size, fuel efficiency, damage, you get reflector, which incoming projectiles will be reflected back at the attackers while the drill is spinning, and rivet gun heat upgrade, which an internal heating mechanism heats the rivet to a white-hot temperature before they're fired, may ignite living creatures on repeated shots, so multiple shots will let a guy on fire, and it does a little bit more damage, so it's pretty fucking cool. We're gonna go with just a straight damage upgrade right now. We're gonna go for that heat thing first, before we do the thing for the drill, because you don't end up using the drill that much. The drill's just not that useful a weapon, frankly. It doesn't have a great range. It's kind of chunky. It's kind of slow. It takes a little while to spin up. You just don't end up using all that much. Bummer, I know, but that's just the way it is. Listen to this. Look at this. All right, I need to.
Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog.
What am I doing here? There we go.
Made the children here cool with wonder. Thought my vision was immature, antiquated, he said.
This guy tried to make Disneyland, and then Ryan's like, no, fuck
Turned
Disneyland.
it into a school
I want objectivist land.
dedicated to himself.
Also, yeah. Get a little view of it, little sister. Oh man, that silhouette of the Big Daddy is great. I love it. There's a lot of really good visual stuff in this game. Also, ticket. And anything else worth grabbing over here? A bit of money. Why not?
But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo.
I am aware of what Adam is.
God gave you.
I think if you're playing BioShock 2, you're aware of what Adam is.
As you may recall, so you'll need to locate one.
We will indeed.
I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge.
Just get ready.
Have a look.
Knock that guy out. That's always fun. And we'll go steal ourselves a big old motherfucker of a machine gun. Grab that ammo too. Alright. Pull the weapon radial just to show it off. There we go. I'm gonna get this thing out. Go into aim mode. Because we got dudes to fight right out the door.
No fuck-ups this time.
No fuck-ups this time, eh? Yeah, with this machine gun, it's really important to fire in bursts. Because it has recoil like a motherfucker. This thing will fly if you do not conserve ever so slightly. I also find aiming down the sights really helps reduce that recoil with this one, which is kind of rough in BioShock because in this game getting down the sights means right stick. Like you're pressing down the right stick, which is never ideal. I never like that as an iron sights button, the right stick. Ah. Fuck off. There we go. Asshole. Thinking he's so cool. I'm on a wall. Okay, what are we doing next? We're going this way. We're gonna go in that door. Also gonna steal all this shit from all these dudes, because they were stupid enough to hang out here. Alright. Go see some of the history of Rapture. Oh, and get our first tonic. The Sport Boost, which we heard about earlier. And as you can see, like, rather than it being those separate types, where before it was like combat tonics and brain tonics and all those other ones, it's just a big fat list, which is way better, way easier to deal with, so that's useful.
Welcome to Ryan Amusement.
Got it, so we run a little faster, and I believe we don't take as much damage or something. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. Let's see if maybe there's a way to look at it. No, we can go look over radio messages again, though. And you got a decent map, really easy to look at. How about on the start menu? No good way to look at your gene tonics. That's a bummer. Not until we get to a tonic switcher, or whatever the hell it's called. Let's watch these real quick. There really should be subtitles for this. So basically, he was on an ocean liner for no reason, was like, I need to build a city right here. Where are we? The Atlantic Ocean. Fuck it, right here. And then they send this guy down with a submersible platform. Yeah. I like that this platform has a Big Daddy face on it. It's basically designed as just like a submersible that also acts as a building foundation. And then they kind of built outwards from there. There's an interesting chapter in the book that describes how they built the basis of Rapture.
After initial supplies have been brought to
Yeah.
the platform is permanently moored in the sediment. Massive iron girders are sunk hundreds of feet into the rock and silt. Below the platform, engineers work to
That's how it works, basically. It's confusing, it doesn't make a ton of sense, it probably wouldn't work in real life, but they tried. They tried to make it make sense, so good for them. We gotta go to Ryan Amusements eventually. There's a bunch of stuff we gotta do here. Let's listen to more of this, though.
platform is secured.
Yep.
Work progresses at an astounding
They start welding and shit, because why not?
of Rapture. Workers toil
And then something cool happened there, but we don't get to see it.
metropolis you see today.
So I believe I need to go find the incinerate plasmid just to kind of see it at first, which should be over this way. It's also a good chance for me to convert some stuff. Hold on. Switch to this. I remember this part. Hang back a little bit. Fire off a dart. Oh, like that. How about that? There we go. They were trying to hack. They didn't do it right. I did it right. Yep. Yeah. That's always fun. I don't have much to say. Like, I feel like so much of my commentary about this game, and BioShock in general, was used up while playing BioShock 1. So, it's gonna be much more quiet, much more sedate playthrough for me. Just, you know, the way it is. Get to learn about plasmids. Pick your plasmid and evolve, because this place is all about like, hey, isn't the future great? Isn't Ryan great? Don't you love Ryan? You should get a plasmid. I like how that's just totally just a fucking light bulb. They didn't even try to hide it. It's just a light bulb scribbled in the wall. What an effect. Oh, I guess that actually is a light bulb image, too. I didn't even notice that. Alright, whatever. Let's go move this way. Big old scary Andrew Ryan bust. Another first aid kit, useful for later. Grab one of these. And there is... Some of these is robots. Some of these ain't robots. I find the melee is a good way to find out. Robots. Damn you, robots. And some various shit. Hang back for a second while he finishes talking. So yeah, he says him talking to us about it. Yeah, we made big daddies. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that cool? Look at this. We can't do it. We need 90 Eve. Also another 70 Eve, so we can get the link, the various plasmids that come with that. Nothing else to really do here. I believe there's a weird little like, yeah, this area, which I can't get into right now, but there's like a cool, the Kitchen of Tomorrow is in there, which, you know I want to go look at the Kitchen of Tomorrow. That's something we're going to do. We're going to go see the Kitchen of Tomorrow. Let's move this way a little bit. A bit. And maybe we'll go check out, I believe it's a bar on the other side, where I think we'll find our first Big Daddy and Little Sister combo. And then we'll start using, start moving that Little Sister around, helping her get at him. Ugh. Yeah, that's still fun. Getting to do the zap and smack. It's one of those things that stays fun no matter what. It's just got a real tactile feel to it. It's enjoyable to really hit guys up the face. Just, you know, really send them flying with a little smack to the face. Good times. Oh, I thought she might have been alive, but no, that's just the game freaking out. I could have sworn a Big Daddy is supposed to be here. We would have heard him, though, if he was here. What am I doing? No, don't buy. Hack. So yeah, if you hit the red arrow, it summons up security. If you hit the normal area, you're just fine. If I'm not mistaken, like it's just stuff. Nothing happens. I think you just get booted out of the hack. I don't remember. I am tired these days. If you haven't been able to tell by the clearly declining quality of these videos and my commentary, I'm real tired these days. It's why I've stopped making a ton of sense. What's this guy saying? Oh, he's saying that no one will buy my shit, so I made a deal with a sleazy motherfucker. And then then that totally worked. Oh, shit. Yep. You can fix that problem if you hack it properly. The alarm will go down. You can see I took a couple shots, but then they left after I hacked it properly. Which is a little dangerous, but whatever. I'm actually going to use that, because there have been a ton of health kits around, so just... Fuck off, guy! What are you doing? Oh, son of a bitch. Man, where'd you guys come from? I was not expecting them to show up and try to fuck up my shit like that. But yeah, you get a lot of that, where just guys kind of show up out of nowhere, seemingly apropos of nothing, where they've just been triggered by some sort of thing in the environment. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. What's in that trash can? What's in those rivets? I know what they are. They're rivets. Oh, nothing like exploring bathrooms in BioShock to make you feel kind of freaked out. This is the worst game for bathrooms. Every bathroom is a terrible fucking place. And you just know bad shit's gonna happen the second you walk in. Specifically... There he is! Gotcha! She saw me walk in there. I'm gonna keep doing that. That's way too much fun. Like, it's absurd amounts of fun to do that. Especially now that you just have, like, I can just easily do that. I don't have to switch to the wrench. Like, that was the thing that made the wrench combat just kind of untenable in the first game, is you had to switch back to it all the time if you wanted to use it. And it's not enjoyable. Anything in here? I'm sure there's somebody in here. Oh, more rivets. And a first aid kit. That's always good. And some money, and some fresh water, and some diaries. Let's see what this one has to say. Listen to Sophia Lamb. A fucking again.
I spent half a lifetime there in service of the common.
Yes, and like everyone, she is also real pissed off about Hiroshima. Which, granted, fair thing to be pissed off about, but like everyone in BioShock is kind of pissed off about Hiroshima. It becomes a tiresome inspiration at a certain point. Alright. And also, this is where she is like, man, maybe Ryan's a cool guy. Maybe I can go help him out with his crazy thing. Because he knows that the surface is a bunch of fucking nonsense. I just came from there! Where did you come from, lady? Like, that shit kind of bugs me. That I just came from there. I just cleared up both those areas. Where the fuck did that shit come from? She shouldn't have been there. That shouldn't have happened.
Each of us has a moral
Yeah.
increase the common joy.
Wait. Oh, increase the common joy. I thought I heard decrease. That seemed weird. Look over here. That takes me to the Eldorado Lounge is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, there we go. No, but first... The hounds? What about the hounds? Do the hounds involve you dying like a bitch? How about you? Hounds? Oh. She took an extra hit. I'm kind of impressed by that. There's another guy. I saw a dude. Where'd the dude go? I don't see him. That worries me. Go check downstairs a little bit too. We need to go through there eventually because there's another Big Daddy over there, but we're going to go up through the Eldorado Lounge first. I'm kind of just exploring stuff because I kind of want to save the Big Daddy stuff for next week because I don't want to spend... I don't want to do that halfway. I like kind of getting that all done at once. Look around a little bit. Look at this guy. Let's also hack these things right now as well. I got the time. Get a free hack dart. Sweet. Everybody likes hack darts. And get some trap rivets, which will prove very useful in the coming moments, coming days. I heard him. Where are you, fucker? I heard you. I heard you knock something over. God damn it. All right. Yeah, I think maybe we'll probably save here-ish and call it for today. We'll be back next week with more BioShock 2. We'll go explore the Eldorado Lounge, which is just up ahead, as well as figure out what's going on with Big Daddies and such in this future universe. We'll also go grab Eleanor's gift real quick, which is a new gin tonic, drill power, making my drills do more. You can see here I've got 4 slots. What does Sports Boots do exactly? Description: move slightly faster, and then drill does more. Got it. And eat dog. Let's listen to this real quick. And then we'll call it for today.
Psychiatry. We must account
I love this. Eleanor is stealing her mother's tapes as a little child. I think that's fun.
Play with the other children because they're being raised on a diet of dog eat dog.
I love that little impersonation. There's a lot of good voice acting. It's fun.
Dog eaters. So I waited until Mom was gone and went out to find one. And guess what? The dog eaters wear human skins.
I like that her horrible mother has essentially convinced her that other human beings are actually monsters. Which is clever. Also, I didn't know that happened when you break those fireflies came out. Look at all this stuff I'm learning. It's apparently been a while since I played BioShock 2. On that note, it's going to be a little longer because I'm going to come back next week with more. For now, though, we're done. See you guys later. Have a good one.